Hey, it's Cobra here at MaddenGuides.com. We're going to take a look at a blitz setup out of the nickel 3-3 single mug that's pretty effective as far as bringing some nice pressure on the quarterback. The only problem with this particular defense is, well, I'm not going to be able to use the guy that I normally like to use it with my Cowboys because now he's on the Packers. The name of the play that we use for this video breakdown is called nickel 3-3 single mug 𝗏𝗏𝗆. And here's a look at the playbooks you can find this particular play out of. All right, before I actually show this blitz setup out of this nickel 3-3 single mug 𝗏𝗏𝗆, I just want to make one little rant here, and that's having the Cowboys trade by far the best defensive player they have, and he's just an impact player that's really going to miss having him on the Cowboys. And they should have just paid the man. The man's worth more than what Dak Prescott is. Matter of fact, I can't wait till I show you this where he sacks Prescott because I'm not a big Prescott fan. But at any rate, losing Parsons is a huge thing. But what I thought I'd do is just go ahead and showcase him on the Packers. And as you're looking at the screen here, he's going to be lined up here on the right, which would be basically the left end edge rusher if you're looking at your depth chart. So I got him lined up right there as you look at your screen. With the setup I'm about to show, it doesn't take a whole lot with it. It's going to bring some A-gap pressure from him and probably from this other guy over here on this side here as well. So you're going to get two different guys who are going to get some pressure on the quarterback, at least one in pretty consistently with this particular defense. And quite honestly, you don't have to really do all that much with it. So what I'm going to do here is you can do one or two things here. I'm going to show you the first thing you can do here, and that's to go ahead and call press coverage. You can do it that way right there, which I'll start off with. And now the next setup, I'll show you another thing you can do, but you got to kind of be a little aware of it if you decide to do that. And then for right now, I'm going to control this linebacker who's head up over the center. Now, what I'm going to try to do here is once the ball is snapped, I'm going to let him rush towards this direction, and then I'm going to drop him back into this area here, at least try to peel off that center once those two edge rushers get to the inside into the A-gap. So that's what I'm going to do here. Now keep in mind, this is a 5-man pass protection scheme, and you can tell right now I've got the Texas 4-man stunt going on. That's the stunt you need to call to get this one to work. So make sure you guys do that if you ain't already seen it there and already done it. So at any rate, let's go ahead and run this and see what happens with it. And we'll look at the thing here. So right there, you're going to peel off, and then you're going to try to peel off and drop back. I couldn't get back fast enough off him, but you can see right there that if I go in instant replay, you can see how fast that was. Let's go into the X and O's of the play, and we'll talk about it real quick, and then we'll go and look at one other thing you can do with this. All right, from the top-down view, we're going to get a better idea of how this works in instant replay as far as the X and O's of the play. And this particular defense, as most of you guys know, you're going to get some type of stunt here. So you're going to have this guy going this way, you'll have this guy going this direction, and then you're going to have these two guys here. This is going to be Parsons looping around into that A-gap. Same thing over here, looping around going into that A-gap. So you're going to have those two guys. One of them almost always gets in with this setup I'm showing. And the main reason for that is this defender right here, the one that you're in control of. The most important thing I can tell you with this one is you want to make sure he engages that center. Once he does, try to fight off him and try to drop back. That's what you're looking for with this setup. Other than that, really not a whole lot to it. As I said, you can call press coverage as you look at to the outside there, and then you're just looking to get that inside pressure here at that point right there. So right there, I'm really trying to fight off that center right there. Is trying to block me here. As you look at it, the center's got me pretty much engaged right now, but I'm still trying to fight to get off him. Honestly, I was kind of watching the blitz as well as I was going through it. But then here comes Parsons. He's coming through and up the charge right there. And again, I hate to see that number 11 sitting on that team. I don't even know if he's going to be number 11. I'm assuming he's going to be. But anyways, he ends up getting the pressure on the quarterback and smacks the living crap out of Prescott, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all. As you look at the rest of this from the top down way up here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. The one thing you can see right here as you look at it, and this is going to be what I was going to kind of talk about a little bit here, is that this guy right here, this is this defender right here, is covering the running back coming out of the backfield. That could be an issue for you. Make sure you might want to slide him over a little bit closer, whatever you got to do to try to prevent that. You see he's wide open. But the rest of the coverage at this point is pretty solid. They're just now getting off the jams right there at the end. Now, maybe, of course, a lot of guys are going to probably have some press man beaters, so you're going to have to mix this one in as far as running this. Let's look at it one more time here, just in real time here. So again, really nothing else to do here, as I talked about earlier with this one. We're just basically just calling press man coverage and make sure you do the Texas 4-man stunt. That's really it. And you should get that type of pressure on the quarterback pretty consistently. All right, now I'm going to show you one other thing you can do with this setup. All right, the alternate version that I want to show here out of the nickel 3-3 single mug 𝗏𝗏𝗆 is very similar to what I just showed. You're going to call press man coverage, such as what I showed out there. You're going to call the Texas 4-man stunt. The only difference here is you're going to want to switch off to a different defender. So this guy right here, which is the one that I told you to take control of, remember, he's the one that's going to go ahead and be rushing the quarterback and try to get engaged with the center. You want him to do that. The difference here is I'm actually going to switch over to the other guy over here, this edge rusher. Now remember, he's supposed to be going to the inside and looping and going through the A gap. Now the difference here is he's not going to get pressure on the quarterback, because what you're going to do is you're going to allow him to go this direction here, and then you're going to peel off and go into that direction there and take away any of the short passes that might be coming over the middle. The only reason I'm suggesting this is it makes it a little bit easier to get off the block, and you can assure yourself of doing that. So if you're having problems getting off the line of scrimmage, once that's with that linebacker who gets engaged with the center, switch over here and you can do the same setup. So I'm going to go ahead and run this and watch what happens here. It's the same idea, same total concept that I just showed here. And then you're just going to drop back here, and then you're just going to take away the stuff. That's it. Pretty easy to do, right? Nothing real crazy. Still get Parsons in there. You still get the same, as far as the same blitz effect, and you still get better, same coverages. The only difference is you're just now peeling off and you're going back here like that. That's it. So as you look at that one, it's pretty nice setup. Basically the same thing. All right, guys. So that's it for the nickel 3-3 single mug 1LB As I said, it breaks my heart to see this, having him on the Packers. I've been a long-time Cowboy fan since '77. And this is the first time that I've been just really, really down. There's been some bad seasons, but this season's going to probably be terrible, and I might have to jump off the bandwagon for a year. I don't know yet. But if you don't see me do a lot of Cowboy video breakdowns this year, that's why. So anyways, appreciate you guys hanging out. Wait till next time. I'll get you guys another video breakdown soon. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for more Madden guides, strategy, and tips content. See you in the next video.